Most inspiring and motivational. Robin Williams quotes, "I used to think that the worst thing in life was to end up alone. It's not. The worst thing in life is to end up with people who make you feel alone. If women ran the world, we wouldn't have wars, just intense negotiations every 28 days. Canada is like a loft apartment over a really great party. Being in the same room with people and creating something together is a good thing. If it's the psychic network, why do they need a phone number? We've had cloning in the South for years. It's called cousins. Comedy is acting out optimism. I don't do well with snakes and I can't dance. Gentiles are people who eat mayonnaise for no reason. No matter what people tell you, words and ideas can change the world. Spring is nature's way of saying, let's party. People say satire is dead. It's not dead, it's alive and living in the White House. I like my wine like my women, ready to pass out. Reality is just a crutch for people who can't cope with drugs. I believe Ronald Reagan can make this country what it once was, a large Arctic region covered with ice. The Second Amendment says we have the right to bear arms, not to bear artillery. The idea of having a steady job is appealing. The improved, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but when it does, it's like open field running. You're only given a little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it. Never pick a fight with an ugly person, they've got nothing to lose. I'm sorry, if you were right, I'd agree with you. If heaven exists, to know that there's laughter, that would be a great thing. Cricket is basically baseball on Valium. We had gay burglars the other night. They broke in and rearranged the furniture. In America, they really do mythologize people when they die. Why do they call it rush hour when nothing moves? What's right is what's left if you do everything else wrong. Carpe diem, seize the check. Comedy can be a cathartic way to deal with personal trauma. Look at the walls of Pompeii. That's what got the internet started. You'll notice that Nancy Reagan never drinks water when Ronnie speaks. A lot of vets like "Good morning Vietnam, I get great letters from guys." You have this idea that you'd better keep working, otherwise people will forget. And that was dangerous. I've had a lot of people tell me they watched Old Dogs with their kids and had a good time. One of my favorite actors of all time, although he doesn't necessarily play villains, is Peter Law. Sometimes you have to make a movie to make money. I loved school, maybe too much, really. I was summa cum laude in high school. I was driven that way. I enjoy performing for heavily armed people. It's easier than going to Georgia. I love kids, but they are a tough audience. I have a difficult time doing an Irish accent, even now, it kind of fades slowly into Scottish. Winning an Oscar is an honor, but between you and me, it does not make things easier. When I went home from Juilliard, I couldn't find acting work. You can start any Monty Python routine and people finish it for you. Everyone knows it like shorthand. When the media asked George W. Bush a question, he answers, "Can I use a lifeline?" I was only a leading man for a minute, now I'm a character actor. I loved running, but all of a sudden everything hurt so much. I started cycling when Zelda was born. I think it's great when stories are dark and strange and weirdly personal. The Russians love Brooke Shields because her eyebrows remind them of Leonid Brezhnev.
Thanks for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe for more videos.